It was more about.
Do you do it in practice and you just haven't done it in the officials I've watched? You do? Okay, okay. I was just wondering.
Dante gonna throw a little bit of
Crew on defense, MIBR on attack. In his life, I just wonder if it's something that they practice. I don't know if it's just like they prefer him to fight all the time or not.
I like this.
I think Euro is good in Lotus. Euro's good in every map.
Less having that information, it's going to be up to Heat and Tex. MW Zera trying to.
I got told by my coach to fight till death every single time.
A little bit of that presence.
Okay, that's all I needed to do.
Such a heavy pressure now that MIBR have looked to place on that top mid side. And with that trip broken, that means that Sadok is forced to stay in that position. Keep an eye on that potential push out.
I like this though from Crew. The one-way smoke kind of gets disrespected by MIBR throwing a smoke of their own. So Crew are just going to take a little bit of a timing and feel out over towards B main.
Incredible timing.
Nothing there though. So now again, just a little bit.
Smoke gives it away. 3-person stack.
I would say deceived as MIBR
recon reveals the guy at the back. Oh, he peeks before the recon.
Towards the main portion of the B site. Pinstripe kill feed, but that's enough for numbers to still exist with MIBR. Tech's going to make sure of that as he finds another follow-up onto Sadok deep into the site, and Les rotating late. Has a very difficult 1 versus 3 in front of him.
Les has been a world champion before. If he can open up this pistol round here for Crew on their map pick, it's a question of the hour. Texas low down to 1.
Just needs to hit 1 shot. Oh, not what you like to see. Tex comes away with 3 in the round. MIBR with the pistol. And I love that.
You're going to run away with it, aren't they?
Throwing a smoke of your own. You don't give away any information off the knife. You put panic into the mind.
Who have you got for the Envy game? Man, I didn't see the Envy game against M80. And everyone that saw it is like really high up on Envy. But I saw one half that I really liked from Envy. And then if people are saying it's as good,
take those swings together. Something that
I don't know. I'll say Sen, but that's because I didn't watch Envy last week. This week.
Well. You cannot be making those mistakes up against an MIBR where when you're taking a fight, it's usually at least against 2 players.
That's a very fair point. Well, this round once
is it only in the EU tier teams are doing something? There's like one team from other regions, maybe, don't know.
Just to hit from the front side at B. No commitment.
I think there's another good team in Pacific outside of Sharper, but I think they just got scared by the crowd, to be honest. There's like a couple of young up-and-comers that just melted.
A little bit bottled up here front side at B.
The tier 2 Americas, Thoma, you guys would like 13 for them. They don't know what they're doing.
Closing that door allows Crew to focus more of their attention on B main.
Well, here comes the hit. Deep recon bolt. You teleport onto your Mizzino, who's able to spam the dark cover for 1. The hot hand's largely just going to be walked through. No problems there. Defense still in a position to try to hold in the backside.
GTD or onside? Nah, onside.
They want to maybe even challenge this, and
I felt like onside just melted.
Spray down the smoke. Zera able to come back through with a couple, so nice from MW Zera.
1v1. He can pick up a gun though.
Over to a 1v1.
Wait, doesn't want to pick up a gun?
Slides out,
oh my god, it's like a crouch battle at the end here. They did great damage though.
For MIBR.
Nicely done there by Mizzino. A nice effort from Dante, but not enough. Veterancy there for Mizzino is going to come out on top. I like the idea when it came down to that mid-site smoke that we saw being thrown down by Crew.
Mate, I'm telling you, the Bandit is mad.
Side of the site.
The Bandit needs a nerf.
That just doesn't pan out in their favor. Instead, MIBR took advantage of it.
Well, MIBR punished pretty
Second buys into the bonus.
Big on that
it's gone for the NA buy.
So they're going to be a little bit more limited on this bonus. Full weapons involved though for
picking up the orb though. We got ult on this.
Able to get the ultimate ready to go. So that will
every single time I'm watching MIBR at the moment, like once they win the attack pistol, they're pretty good at making sure that they get this ult for Fad. It's 2 for 2 so far.
The angle there in elbow for Heat.
They create A pressure. Could be over towards here. They know that they get 2 stacked over towards A. Mid pressure is just because of the map. They should be hitting a site with 3, but it trips her.
Sadok holding onto a fragment to keep market contested. Prowler through mid. Tex will be flushed out. Huge first blood there for Crew.
What?
Has MIBR
Prowler didn't even lock into him. That's kind of insane that he gets that kill.
A lot of open space to work with over towards A. They may not necessarily know that though, but regardless of it, there is a wide open avenue for them to hit.
again, looking to try and deal with this top mid trip.
Oh, that's so good from MW Zera. The space for Zekin is minimal off the run it back. You still get past the choke point, and you get some pressure over towards mid. Paranoia going to come through. That's going to allow some isolation over to the middle of the map. Mazino's still trying to step up, and it's going to be a late rotation back over to
good
B.
pivot. Wall block. Spike's a little late. Spike might get caught. Big dual mid. Prius lock in. Most important kill.
Again, that's your Spike carrier now down. Dante trying to keep that contested. Last couple of seconds, you just have to find the picks, and there will be no more time here for Auspice. Just comes down to, can you make this more punishing?
Man, look at some of those HPs. They got relatively unlucky in some of these duels.
A great refight coming in from Crew into mid, ensuring that they are taking that fight together. MIBR, I like the flood into market, but Verno to be the last
they're not with mods, they're not flaming it. It does sound very close to it. I get it.
To drop that spike there. Could have been a completely different
I don't think it's the chatter's fault. They're getting baited. I feel like they're getting baited.
Crew.
How would you change the bandit? I don't know, man. I think it's too much damage, does it not? Or like the range of the headshot in terms of one shots.
One away from that nightfall could be huge.
Yeah, that's cause and effect, but we got to talk about that in a moment because you're just
maybe they just revert like the accuracy thing they did also. I like the spread of spamming
allows that lane to open up, and that will lead towards a first blood. But that's the cause and effect of having to repurchase so much into round 3 for what's supposed to be your bonus for MIBR, but so far unpunished. Less. Big battle here with Tex. Neither of these players wants to scam and give away their life here, but Les is going to take the push and find the elimination. That will give the defense
the little push through middle here.
Try to congest MIBR on this A site now.
Taking down the Cypher. It's great timing on this.
Verno,
when do they start considering behind? Verno's instant on this.
And Zekin being able to take advantage of that.
Mate,
so nicely
really?
done.
He's looking this good.
And now it's all up to Les. He would need an ace to win out this round. It's going to be the save. They don't have the money in the tank to take that risk.
It's just such a tough setup right there. Crew are trying
I remember
to
this feels like you guys remember when Verno was in tier 2? He was like the up and comer.
You know you've got so much clearance to the backside of the A site now.
Like so much so that if I could have made a 5, I would have put him in the 5 in terms of like people I would have picked up. So he's looking like that again.
Those peaks just a little bit off right again from Crew. It's going to lead to a 3-1 count, and that will get the economy right back.
Do you remember my top 5 up-and-comers? And they were all just initiator players. It just wouldn't work as a 5.
Next round, we still have
all of like the best 5 like underrated players were all initiator players at the time.
He was the shining
Verno, MV, yeah. There was someone else. Someone else in Americas, maybe.
For MIBR, though, I think they're doing a really good job of just disrespecting
Stu was there, right? EDG Stu.
Understanding that they can scale up fast enough thanks to Aspas being on that Neon. The follow-up there from Zekin continuing
Scuba?
to
Nah, it wasn't Scuba.
We aren't seeing as aggressive of pressure being put out by Crew for that space. Has namely been that utility. And MIBR more than happy
I can't remember. Verno, MV.
Big piece of what needs to be the recipe for Crew is coming to play here, though, in round 5. They're going to get
the wasn't Pan-Man.
But a lot of opportunity for MIBR.
I can't remember who it was.
To find that
There's
space
2 more.
back of their own rate as we go into a list.
It might have been Proc.
Okay, I shocked the chamber.
How long ago was this? 3 years? Now, I guess.
I can walk close. He's glass cannon. He has no armor. Only saw me. We can exit on this guy. You want to smoke here? I don't have. Yeah, do that when we flash you. Do that when we flash you. I'm gonna wall like this and we go backside. I have only one smoke. Wait. In 10. No, I'll wall like this and we go backside. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm droning over the wall. Yep. Waiting for a drone.
Wait, did they really want this smoke though?
I flash backside. I flash backside. KO backside. Flashing. Flash. You recruit mid right now. I flash again. Planting. I'm planting quick. Show spawn. I'm gonna get in the smoke. Brenna's heavy market maybe? Yeah. Dog market, flash market. What's up, Vern? I'm gonna spawn on there.
Last player standing.
On bomb. Flasher. Flash right.
Feels weird to Feels weird to smoke this off. Smoke this off, flash through, but then they don't have smoke for this.
An opportunity to evaluate the comms. a lot of investment towards trying to get deep.
I don't know why you would
through
ever
that B
smoke
site,
this off.
not allowing Crew a chance to find
I could understand walling it off so it goes late and then you like.
Oh, for sure.
Then you
A
do
very good
stages.
understanding of the fact that those smokes were going to allow that flood into the backside. They had to contest that space if they wanted to hold the post plan. Of course, Crew, they do come out on top when it does come to those fights, but now I think the other thing that I had my eyes
Was
on
EU in there? EU might have been in there.
out from Zekin, how calm those comms sounded as well in the midst of those fights.
Would you rather have CT or market?
Here actually has Crew holding onto a handful
Depends.
of
If you're including this part as CT, then obviously CT. But if you're just including back a site, don't know, man. I guess market, but
first blood instead of just taking care of Zekin. But as he misses that, now Zekin is so far forward. And that's again that early pressure that MIBR is trying to establish. Nightfall trying to counter immediately. The contest starts to come through. Tex in some trouble in the corner, but a brilliant reveal comes through. Zekin for first blood. Everything's silenced and muted on the backside of the site, but eventually the status will be shaken off, and Tex is continuing to rip him apart with the stinger. Crew in some trouble.
CT is optimistic, yeah.
Retake
I mean,
with an operator and two rifles.
I do like market, but
the answer might be that you don't.
Ideal world, like I want in the open
plant.
plant.
With how that crossfire is being held by 3 players in backside, and that op not
Strong.
even going to be able to be
I feel like
saved.
people are getting too good at
MIBR, they go
retaking this.
hunting there for the members of Crew.
I would say just, again, reflecting off the listen-in from the round previously and then seeing once more the hard commitment for MIBR to get deep this B site. Crew's going to need to find a way to stall out these executes and make it a little bit more punishing for them to get onto site in the first place, because you cannot allow MIBR to continually be putting pressure on the back screens like that.
Definitely not. Crew, the other issue, I think, with how we've seen the setups thus far, again, he hasn't really been able to get onto those deep lines. This will be the first one.
Oh, wait, this was sick. Oh, wait, holy, who is this team?
That will work out for another, and now you've got Aspas clearing
Look at him go, man. Who is this team? This is nice. This is really nice.
Even in the face of absolute
little set strat on this one. We got an Omen all at the back. We got a good molly. We got no angles early where they can take an off shot. They just got to gamble with it.
Were maintained by MIBR, all players staying alive, but also just the timing of every single piece of utility into that round. You have the From the Shadows landing from Mizzino at the perfect time.
We had a flash on top of it as well. Where's this? How's this Phoenix flash? Oh, it's his teammate. I was gonna say, how's the Phoenix flash getting this guy?
That Sadak does, throw out a little team flash in that situation, but it is what it is. For Heat, he's just trying to get out.
Unbelievable. And that's just another instance to keep in mind of, like, if you're Crew, you have to find some way to stop these executes from happening so quickly. You've got double initiators. There's got to be opportunities for you to stall those out. But so far, because of the conditioning that's been established towards B, now all of a sudden you're trying to bank on less, trying to commit his paranoia to stop that. He is not able to throw the one-way towards A. It's just...
They're happy over there? Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice to see Vano just vibing out.
Even though MW's there,
Dragon heavy, doesn't have to focus on IGLing.
It's definitely true. Granted, though, if we're calling back to the sunset where we saw Crew have that success up against Bestia, yes, it was a 13-1. But that was also them starting on the attacking side.
Said teams are getting better at retakes just because Neon is broken. Probably, yeah, to be honest.
It was the pistol and the anti-eco.
Now you mention it, every backer's site retake that is good is because the Neon slides out towards her. I will say teams are getting pretty good at, like, clearing these now. Whereas before, like, these would just win you.
When it comes down to either early angles, to get that early information, that
yeah, now you mention it, a Neon sliding is always involved in it.
Okay, let's evaluate how Crew have changed things off this timeout. The trademark on the close corner at mid. You toss a knife and a seize as soon as the fast lane comes up, but MIBR, that was meant to just be kind of a show of force, not an actual commitment. But at least for Crew defensively,
I like this change up from Crew. This is good though.
Stopped any early aggression. You've got
we can actually like heavier lean over towards her. Even this could be here if you really wanted to be bold.
Delay over towards B. This is exactly what you want if you're Crew.
Sada gets a kill, he gets his ult.
But you've got to see this one come through.
It's going to be the same execution.
Mate, they love the
trying to get that front sight
It's similar to like Lev Theory that you use on Split B, but
open the door here. Verno trying to use that over towards Market. Dante overdrive out, but
and then you late smoke here, and then it fades back sight, and then you take back sight. So they're going stage 1, stage 2, stage 3.
Who are now going to have to make a decision if they even want to go for this.
You're just farming up orbs now for Zek and take every single opportunity that you possibly can. He's been absolutely unreal on the Phoenix so far.
Yeah, don't mind. If I can get this plant that they're doing right here, I want Market all day.
And he's exactly the player that you want to be on that agent, right?
You just win. You actually just win. If you have Market control in this plant, you just win. You could take all the site. I actually don't care.
This was already a decision to save. So even though Heat does connect, it's not going to rely on a follow-up from MW's there now. Zekin able to find the op on the cross back over to the backside of the A site. And this will be a very easy 6th round for MIBR. And that's just so problematic for Crew. And I get it, like the Hunter's Fury
who did MIBR play after this?
In terms of how Crew can stay on site, or at least attempt to stay on site, but still, the fact that you were able to stop.
Dude, America's playoffs might get pretty fun, man. Or even like the end of play-ins.
And you still only find
they play the winner of Sentinels Envy.
It's not great news for Crew's defense.
Mate, Envy have a hard run. Imagine Envy qualifying, they beat Sentinels and MIBR.
That first layer of utility. The first time that they had that execution on that B site, you had the dark cover onto stairs, you had Zekin throwing the blaze wall on the right side to cut off that angle. But then MIBR, they waited a beat. They wait for the wall to drop. Zekin then gets the entry in after you throw in the second. Well, lovely. I'm sure that Fraud loves hearing his team's.
Dude, where's this team been though? This is nice.
Well, Zekin now has to run it back at the ready. Quick play through tiles here for MIBR. This is a new look. Once again, that knife defensively
get on board with this team.
Over towards A. There also is a one-way there for them to play off of. So
they're having fun.
We'll still hold that angle for now. You also have less with an aggressive peek over through B main. So the only question mark you have right now is what's happening at mid.
Nobody here can really buy any time, though, for Heat if they go for this execution on the A side.
He's able to deny the owl. There's the run it back. Different spot for the rendezvous. Doesn't want to get caught by those.
Mate, they are annihilating Heat. He is having zero fun.
Not peek through this dark cover.
He is getting run down.
You have a late flank coming in here from Les. Looking to Shrouded Step over that TP. Null command available into the retake here for Sadok. They have great pieces.
Now you got to get your utility on site. You need to find a way to break down this post point. Great fragment in the corner. Verno's in some trouble. He will fall. Isolation for Mazzino.
Oh my god, they got all of them.
MW's there, able to find at least the response to get Sadok back up, but second peaks at the perfect moment to find the final 2, and MIBR get to 7.
Insane swings coming
right,
out from
man.
MIBR.
Sleep well. Best luck tomorrow.
Again,
I'm excited to watch, man.
Those fights together every single time. It's been impossible for Crew to find that kind of advantage. But again, I think my issue with this anchor for Heat on this A side of the map is consistently the fact that he does not have that support. Sure, he has the rendezvous to get out, but there's no other piece of utility that's providing that delay, so he actually
you should go to sleep soon too, mate. Look at the scoreline.
Just goes you to show that, like,
I'll be asleep in an hour at this rate.
One and done if he's going to play that aggressive angle without an op, but that has not been the case. And now we're on limited purchase for Crew in round 10. MIBR, no significant ultimates anywhere nearby earned, so there's going to be some resource farming you would have to imagine in this round here.
It's not like it's taken that much.
How did Bestia lose to Crew on Sunset? Mate, Bestia don't have attack strats. I hate to break it to you.
Heat now already pushed off the deep line here, forced to respect it. Hunt.
You know what K-Corp? Okay. Do you know what Bestia reminds me of? You know when K-Corp go, "Oh, we don't have any strats," but they have like opens, right, where they know how to open. Like you go here, you're gonna do this and stuff. Like it felt like K-Corp. They watched the K-Corp demos and they were like, "Wait, we don't have to have strats," and they just run around and hope that something happens. They just get picked off. That's what it'll look like watching Bestia on attack. They got a great defense. They know what they're doing on defense. They're very reactive. It's really cool. If they lose space, they make sure they take space. On attack, they just run around and it's like, this is what K-Cup does, right? We just do stuff and then someone will call.
Fast lane will allow an opportunity to dissect the front part of the site, but how do you get through the back? You've got Dante with a stinger. This could actually be really impactful from this position, and there's so much of a read right there, but he's not able to get the trigger pulled initially.
So many here.
Eventually a 1-for-1 trade. MWZera back into the site with the one rifle that they might need. Can he win it all? Absolutely.
Okay.
3 for
Stack of
MWZera.
sight.
Thrifty for Crew.
Throw of the gun and pick up both guns, maybe.
Insane hold coming out from Crew. MWZera again has been the star today in this matchup.
Jinx man's trying to make it more interesting. Someone's going to do something. Why does it work for K-Cup? Because they have openers. They say they don't have strats, but what they mean is they don't have like set Valo plant. You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. But they have like a strat book. It's just not. It's a lot looser. Like they have openers. Like this is gonna be an open over towards A. They have stuff like this. Where like we're gonna recon, we're gonna wall here, we're gonna smoke this if they try fight us. They have this stuff. Bestia doesn't have that stuff. And then they're like feel it out. They're like get these kills here and they go, okay mate. Well, you guys then cut sound and then we'll do this. Someone takes control. Like they have what I would call openers. Just we like to do this. This util's used for that.
First shot clean. Trying to teleport away. Just able to get there. Trying to shut down Auspice, and that is a huge shutdown. And now he's feeling the pressure. Like, get me the heck out of here. Not going to happen. Mazzino able to stuff him up with the pistol. Zera still alive and kicking, though. Gives this an opportunity for Crew. Nightfall at the ready. 2 versus 2. Post plant going to be established for MIBR.
Face your fear. Nightfall comes out. And both players dodge it?
I think both dodged.
Yeah, both dodged.
So now you got to try to work through all the rest of MIBR's remaining utility. Prowler still at the ready as the knife connects onto both players. In the corner, Flash will connect.
Zekken didn't swing off that.
Fragment, Haunt, both pushing Zekken out of the corner, but he's immediately going to get a line up here, but
no. He's going to swing off that. Pretty sure he's going to swing off that one.
Great utility between both MWZera and Sadok to push back into that retake. A much needed round win there for Crew.
I mean,
he go full blind? Wait, did he tank this flash, really? It shouldn't have been a good flash to get him.
You're starting to think there's just no.
He's telling me that flash got him. Why is he not playing off contact?
MWZera continues to absolutely bring Crew back from the depths.
I mean, that's on him not playing off the contact though. They know they're both here. That should be his contact you swing, not I holds. Unless he's gonna like insta-bait after, but
from the run it back into this round. Again,
the guy inside should be contact.
Farm up that B main orb. One of the few times we're actually seeing the trip being placed over towards main. It's that deeper exploration of mid, something that we haven't seen from Crew since the first couple of rounds.
They're just looking for an opening pick. They don't see much here though. Tex lurking, looking for an angle at market.
Timing is insane on that. He's just jiggling the whole time.
Have a first blood. Because now the crunch starts to come through. The trademark does slow things down here though for MIBR. Zekken able to get on towards site with this run it back, but he's not able to get as deep as he would prefer to.
He didn't see the fade.
You still have MWZera holding in the corner. Neural theft will come through. That will give a really strong lay of the land here for MIBR, and they're looking to rotate away. They've got less completely isolated off that information. Heat on the corner, connects. 3 versus 4 numbers for MIBR, but a wide open A site and a pivot man in Mazzino, who's able to shut down another. Should lead to a post plant, but this is starting
to actually gonna lose this
into the middle of the map here for MIBR's attack.
A lot of individual engagements that are being taken now, but Mazzino's positioning has been the key for this round for MIBR to come back into it. Plant will be secured here. MWZera has the Haunt coming up and a Prowler to work with.
If there was ever a player you could pick to send into a 1 versus 2, it would be MWZera for Crew.
Last round though, Hunter's Fury is available in the 2v1.
That is going to be tough to break down, especially with Verno playing.
Gotta tap it early up against Silver.
There comes the commitment. Tagged by the first, dances with the second. Mazzino waiting for a chance to try to find a peek off the third, catches him maybe with a haunt out, and that will be
nice
enough.
little one way in this as well.
Finishes it off 8-4 half.
This is a good half from MIBR. Likes a lot of their stuff. Their B takes interesting.
He was able to find those little pieces into mid and getting inserted.
Where they're trying to like segment the site.
It allowed for that rotation to come over towards the A site, making it that much more comfortable for Verno to scale up and get that timing so that they didn't get divided up by crew looking to rotate.
And that messy little mid setup, you initially thought maybe crew could get away with something, but not the case. 8-4 the half. Have to have another masterful attack here for crew if they want to try to see a third map. We'll see if they can put it together when we come back.
Can we sneak in one map of MV7? Nah, no. I'm going to get bed. It's probably going to be a great game though, to be fair. It's like the FNS6 debate on Summit, but like how they're doing it there would work on Summit, where you could use Phoenix Wolf for close deep smoke, and then I would guess close smoke top site, and then you just do it in layers. Isn't there going to be an overlap tomorrow? Maybe. I need a Pacific team to 2-0.
In your career, what is one thing that you wish you can go back to, relive, re-experience for the first time?
I think the best moment of like my life, maybe it was after to be the champions and as the champions, because when you go to a break, to a vacation, and you won. Like, you don't need to think about it, worry about it, like, team, future, bro, you won. So you just need to actually live the life. So yeah, I would like to relive that moment.
So would you say it was the vacation you took after you won champs?
Yeah, exactly. It was not the moment that I won, it was after I won.
So Aspas loved to revisit champs. You want to revisit the vacation after champs. Absolutely love it. Well done.
Kind of like a have your cake and eat it too type of reaction.
Tortoise says, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 5 months.
Now, the bakery is open for MIBR,
of course, bro. Thank you for saying that also, mate.
Absolutely brilliant start for them through the attack crew.
Do you think MA2 will bounce back? I didn't watch them, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what they look like.
Number 12 puts a lot of pressure on this pistol in the second half, Ash.
Oh, it absolutely
the t-shirt? Yeah, should do more merch plugs.
This is the first time these two teams are facing off against each other this year within VCT. And neither team has been able to qualify to an international event. To be standing in each other's way there between Les, Sadak, and Aspas being on opposite sides to make
like
that
Paramore?
path over towards champions, you really can't write a better story.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they may not have familiarity playing against each other, but there's definitely familiarity, to put it plainly. That is a tall haunt.
Uh-oh.
Floating above the top of the map, just on that little bit of a cable. But crew will get that opening towards A main. But do you
wait, no trip behind spike on its own? What is this? My spike's been caught.
Spike is here. Oh no, not what you want to see. Now all of a sudden crew are scrambling to get back over to see if they can collect it. Again, you still don't know that there's a second player here. So you got a crossfire set up for MIBR.
Oh, the flash.
Dante will get the first. There's the follow-up flash from Zekin. It's some trouble, and that's a huge
great shot.
Elimination from Dante.
They don't know about the chamber, right? Oh, dude, that's nuts. And at the same time, Verno's on top of the chamber. It's nice, man. Dude, Verno had his back the whole time. He's just watching elbow.
Mazzino being able to do that as well. The first time he's facing up against his old organization on the big stage.
I think there's also just, and this is not a fair like compare and contrast moment, but
insta dink there. Sadak just got melted.
On their defense, where they've got that insert and you're trying to pinch together and they don't quite execute it. That is perfection, absolute poetry from MIBR. Mazzino getting the spotlight with 3 in the end, but that double flank around the back, the timing of the pinch, absolutely chef's kiss. And now crew are in some big trouble. Cannot afford
MCR, yeah, of course.
In terms of trying to get
all the classics, yeah.
To make matters worse, MIBR is going to get second an extra orb over towards A, and that space is now going to lead towards these extra weapons, hard focusing on what's coming over towards B.
Now pop flash looks good. Aspas still tucked into that smoke. Marking control has been seized by crew.
kind of. They're still being tested, but the shots are not there for Verno. Follow from Aspes! Able to get 2. Heat with the shutdown. Tex trying to stay alive, has help on the way. Second now joins him backside of the site. And KRU still cannot get the full site in their control to even get the spike on yet. Tex holding inside the dark cover. There's the toggle of the sound cue. Does not bait Tex out.
Pick up the Outlaw. Everyone's got heavy armor though. Well, he's now one shot.
Paranoia cuts through. Should hit absolutely everything.
Dude, look at Mazzino go triple into a triple.
No.
He is absolutely letting it rip on stage right now. MIBR up to 10. Mazzino calling the shots for this team. The reads have been so
Here's the
good,
epithet, here's the bell. I haven't heard too much Sleeping with Sirens.
Such a good read. Such a good read. And that's just another impact.
They always did stuff with their singer.
Talking about their offense, putting so much focus on getting to the backside of the B site. Take the opposite of that. MIBR never allow that to
must
happen
win by rounds.
And all of a sudden you're sitting there like,
yeah,
okay,
get him
in
right.
front of us or at market. It just makes the decision making that much more simple. Bonus round here for MIBR.
Dude, he gave him a
KRU
fadeaway dink.
Taking some damage as Heat has to get out of dodge over towards A main. Quick prowler over to market, but no commitment for KRU yet. They cannot afford to make a mistake here in round 15.
Radiohead a little bit. Mini's like the Mini's the Radiohead guy.
Look at how much this game plan has shifted from them though compared to what we saw last time up against Bestia on this Sunset. So many layers came down to those 0 points that were being thrown over at A main, getting that information.
Maximus with the 2-1, appreciate the 24 months. Thank you for that.
Ever since we saw that first pistol round where MIBR were looking to get aggressive.
Did a little bait for the guy close. 50 seconds.
Should not be a problem for KRU.
Uh-oh.
But I say that. And the setup right now for MIBR is perfect as Mazzino just continues to call
They fully fell for it.
Double as KRU just do not clear off the corner.
All Tex has to do is get one.
Have to just rely on trying to bully out Tex over at
Oh my
market.
god.
And
Oh my
he
god.
sidestepped the Paranoia for one. Dude,
he's fully above him.
Damage has been dealt. Spike collected. Mazzino still on the site. And with 20 seconds, KRU are stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Mazzino has been such a hero, but there is nothing that they can do with
Pistol,
second around the corner. 11
anti-eco
rounds there
bonus.
for MIBR and
Pab.
Shift. This is a far cry from the KRU that we saw 13-1 previously. MIBR, they've absolutely done their homework though as well with how early they're going for that A main aggression. They have been forcing
Early sleep today,
KRU
early
to
sleep.
look to
We'll take it.
at times too. And we're just not seeing that same value out of the KO that we expected to.
Absolutely. I mean, we're talking double initiator Neon. Like, it should be guaranteed to, at worst, evenly exchange first contact. But now we're in dire straits if you're KRU. A couple of sheriffs and a guardian. MIBR.
Don't even force into this one. I think you probably got to force that, but
First blood already comes
I get it.
If he hits that one, I think KRU's mental's probably broken, but Verno will just make sure those kills still get tallied. And KRU is just about down and out here, and MIBR is about to be on series point.
Let's see if Les is going to be able to make any magic happen. It's not going to. No, with the Paranoia thrown out, Molly, you can't do anything in that situation. Clinical Sunset coming out from MIBR, but KRU definitely not looking like they're in the same form that we saw them just earlier this week.
No, it's just been so different. And to be
yeah,
fair,
it's just a skill diff on this, to be honest with you.
MIBR has been playing some really good Val, and we're seeing it come to fruition
They're just
in
better.
every single form.
Yeah. Definitely is. You talk about caliber of opponents, though, but 9 out of the 10 players on stage have been to champs. It's just been Dante who is still looking to pave his way to an international stage.
Knife will come through. KRU able to get, again, a little bit of space here at the front of A. Spike not a part of this play, though, as the Prowler will also do some hunting over towards B. Spy came in the corner for the defense, has not been denied. And the Aldrone will find a little bit of confirmation of who is here. And KRU will have to kind of back off, kill some noise, and see if they can create doubt somewhere else on the map, as Mazzino has already essentially re-cleared out and replaced that one-way smoke at A.
Now you have the call from Sadak pulling the rest of KRU. 3 players back over to
Just stood out there and tanked it. I mean, he was waiting for the guy to swing before the flash went off. It's never happened.
So the pulse in hand, trying to lurk on the other side of the map. And MIBR, they're more than happy to just play these numbers, look to rotate, shift together.
And we're just going to run it back just to clear the space.
Second gets back a sight. Might pop his ult as well, as soon as he hears any kind of sound.
MIBR with every single nook and cranny he's been able to find himself in,
Wait.
whether on the attack or defense.
This is interesting.
What's the score?
They're going to get cold feet here.
They now want to fake it.
Recon bolt comes through.
I mean, the fake might work because they got hit by the recon.
We don't have time for this.
We really don't. I mean, the setup.
I mean, they maybe got time. It just depends on if Aspas moves or not.
That paranoia is not enough for MIBR.
Aspas is not budging. Oh, he budged.
Moving, but that's a big pick from Sadhawk.
Dude, keep an eye on Tex on this one.
Just a touch. Here comes the commitment on towards the B point, and look at Tex. Look how quick he's able to move over.
Prius, mate, build the story. Give me Tex.
That mid position was
Prius.
so important.
Who cares about this?
Here comes the play, but MW Zera comes through again. Les trying to watch the rotation. Able to stop one, but traded by Verno. 2 versus 2 situation. Aspa's still stuck just on the operator. Fast lane, disrespected as he connects with the 2 to 4s. Verno almost gets the recon bolt back.
He's been so good in clutches. Absolutely ice cold.
He's running out of time for this one, though. There's the recon bolt back over towards B main. Will reveal onto Heat. Quick on the corner, though. Dante shuts it down, and KRU stay alive.
Tex is going to be gutted on that one. How did it go so badly for him?
Dicey, though. The timing was perfect to work out for
Did he make
KRU
sound?
With when Aspas made the decision to take that rotation to the A
Music, what are you trying to do?
It was really
Thank you so much for the gifted, man. I appreciate you. Hey, it's not happening.
Long path.
It's going to be in the moment, bro. It's too forced now.
Very long path in front of you. But the first step is now done. Overdrive at the ready.
It's going to be after like a year of grinding to get Radiant back.
Early force here for KRU. Able to bully back a lot with this overdrive, but they're not able to
like I got to properly mean it, surely. Otherwise, what's the point?
To get this null command, and honestly, you kind of feel like you have to commit this and just try to see if you can force the issue. But
you're saying never. Excuse me.
They have to play the rest of the round out 5v4. Heat waiting to see if he can find something through the blaze wall, but is just able to snap away to keep his life.
Yeah, being able to get out there could have been everything for this round. Owl Drone, great to re-clear into elbow. Now the call for MIBR to make the rotation to B.
You just have to have one of those. You're still going to get the plant, but once again, look how different this post plant is for KRU compared to MIBR. They're not able to get to the backside of the site.
You just hate fun? Mate, I thought you guys knew that by now. I thought we all hated fun. That's why we're here, right?
On towards the site we go. Les still looking to try to contest in the back part of the site as that Nightfall holds MIBR in their spawn. Null command about to expire. Knife will, once again, suppress everything.
Flash up.
You're running out of time here if you're MIBR. It's going to have to be quick. It's going to have to be aggressive, and Heat's able to hold the line, able to connect this time. Good follow-up flash coming through. KRU hold the line perfectly.
Damn. Dude, that was kind of sick on site, man. Fair play. I thought they had no chance.
Insane hold.
Yeah, everyone hit their shots on that.
To be able to pull that off in a 3v5 where they didn't have any of that marking control, no space. It was just
anonymous gifter. Mate, who is this guy?
MIBR trying to get through CT.
What did Zix do to catch this stray? Anonymous gifter, thank you so much.
Absolutely perfect.
Bro, why have you got that Twitch name as well, man? Poor guy.
Now is to be called by MIBR.
That's fair. Starting to see some aggression from KRU work out just a touch.
Now you mentioned that. I've never seen him without a hat.
Which that's going to be a big key to KRU making this comeback happen. Again, hate to say it for a third time, but with double initiators, you have to be putting pressure on the defensive setups. There's no other way about it. And now
he's trying to start the you and Zix beef. Bro, there's already beef, man. I've asked him to 1v1 me in League of Legends. He said nothing. I'm not going to answer back.
It was a big key to success when they were playing up against Sentinels as well in the last week of the stage. So those are things that you need to see. It just comes down to, is it too little, too late? Because we still have to win 6 more rounds in a row to even force an overtime.
Gotta ask him on Placha. Yeah, that's true.
Tivium,
thanks so much. Tivium. Is this how I say it? Yeah, Tivium with the prime. Appreciate the 3 months, mate. Thank you.
Now for MIBR, heading into this round, we do have overdrive available for Aspas. He's been so clean on the entries when he has the ult up.
Monkey Caesar with a tier 1. Appreciate the 30 months. Not a chance, mate, but I appreciate the 30 months.
Blitz onto site.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that MIBR aren't trying to establish some sort of a trap play with that overdrive
6.
here to see if they can
6 goes
get
to
an
that.
extra weapon collected, because Zekin's going to be just on a stinger.
6 in a row, surely not.
That overdrive looks like it's going to be a response mechanism. And
I mean,
this is just down to how much space can you actually contest if you're MIBR here to make KRU a little bit more hard-pressed to find free entry.
6 said he would clear me in league and it wouldn't be close. Dude, I'm telling you, Nidalee 1v1. Ask him.
It does feel like more of a gamble to try and rip it early.
I don't think he knows what he's in for, man. I'll take him on his home turf. I don't mind.
Now KRU.
But we can do a 3-gamer. CS, Valorant,
We have a bit
League.
of a shift in setup here from MIBR. Tex locking things down on the A site.
Tex does have a Vandal, so one-tap ability is very well and truly a possibility here.
He's been an insane anchor for MIBR today.
A deeper one-way comes through for MIBR to try to use defensively. And Auspice will drop. Now it's just on the Tex. He peeks. Oh my goodness, he comes away with 2 and nearly does it all himself. Verno gets an opportunity to establish how he wants to play on top of the site. Recon Bolt gives him an opportunity to find the timing of his peak as well.
Does he know?
He stops
doesn't know about the Omen.
connection, or trying to, but Mazino's able to find the shutdown. And you can't plant still if your KRU what looked to be a great opening. Now all of a sudden has him stuck in a bit of a pickle. Verno being sniffed out, but he finds one before falling. Flash comes through, less in trouble.
Done.
Off the reload, has to go to the pistol. Not gonna work out.
Dude, MIBR, man.
Cleaned it up.
I know the KRU don't look the best, but I'm impressed.
To stay in
I'm impressed with MIBR.
Sending KRU down, fighting for their lives.
13-6, and Aspas knocking down his former teammates of